Hello again everyone and welcome to the Weather Centre on this Tuesday. On our futurecast we see that it's going to be a mainly clear day across the country, and along with that temperatures are rising for most places and it's going to be a very hot afternoon for many areas. Along the southern and west coasts of the country, somewhat cooler air will be in circulation, and later on today partly cloudy skies will develop across the central and northern parts as well as in places along the east coast. The South African Weather Service has issued a warning for today for a high fire danger over much of the western and southern interior. Hot and windy conditions over these areas may result in runaway fires. Let's take a close look at the rainfall now, and mainly dry weather expected, but over the far western parts a very small chance for some thunder shower activity is likely, and that's mainly taking place after sunset and overnight. Taking a look at those maximums now, and here we see shades of red indicating the very hot conditions over South Africa, especially hot over KwaZulu-Natal, Pietermaritzburg at 38 degrees, and similar conditions over much of the Northern Cape where Upington reaches a maximum of 40. Temperatures remain in the mid-20s across the south coast. Now taking a look at the coastal conditions, and here we can see that southerly to southwesterly winds are expected for the western coastline, very low swells expected across this area. Further south, we're also expecting light southerly flow for much of the region. A southeaster in the forecast for Cape Agulhas, and swells averaging with a height of 1 metre out in the open ocean. Along our southern coastline, moderate southerly to southeasterly winds are forecast, 20 kilometres per hour for both Jeffreys Bay and Mossel Bay this afternoon. Port Elizabeth and Plettenberg Bay getting somewhat higher. We're expecting swells to also be fairly low across this area with 1 to 3 foot breakers. And finally, along the east coast of the country, a southwesterly wind is making its way up the region, reaching Durban later on, but a northeaster remains in place for the first half of the day. Northeasterlies up to 30 kilometres per hour for Richards Bay, and low swells across this region as well.
News that moves. eNCA.com.